Hey guys, I'm Dee Harris. Welcome to Hangin' Out with Dee. And today I have some amazing guests with me. I have Kathy Nowak, owner of Gymnastic Spectrum here in Danbury, and her beautiful daughter, Kristi Nowak, who is a marketing manager there at Gymnastic Spectrum. So, Miss Kathy, you are a woman business owner.
Yes, I am, for 32 years.
Wow, tell us about that. Tell us about your business.
Well, my business is a gymnastics school. It's non-competitive. It started out as a competitive gym.
Yeah.
And then I switched over to non-competitive because over the years I just felt that for the family life, instead of being away on weekends and meets and everything else, that there's a lot more for the kids to do that's non-competitive, and they can have fun and not be so many hours in the gym.
Stressed out.
Yeah.
Were you a gymnast as a child?
Yes, I was.
Oh, tell me about
gymnastics all through high school, before high school, and also competed in college.
Oh, wow.
And when I got out, I had so many likes. I liked gymnastics and science and photography, but I finally decided that I'd go and coach for a while, and then I approached my dad and said, "Oh, is gymnastics really a business?" And he said, "Yeah, Kath, it is." So he loaned me money, and I started a business.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Your dad gave you the seed money for your dream.
My dad did, yes.
Oh my goodness.
Back on the day with a nice handshake from a friendly banker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So he got to see you live your dream. He got to see you do it.
Yes, he did. Yes. Very thankful for him.
Yeah.
That was amazing. He loaned me the money, and within a year I was able to pay him back.
Oh, wow.
Which was nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have personal experience with you guys because my wonderful daughter comes to your gym, and I have to say that the energy that you talk about is just that non-competitive, that loving environment where she wants to go. I use it to bribe her now. If you want to go to gymnastics, you better do your homework fast. Find your glasses or no gymnastics.
Oh, God.
So I can definitely attest to the fact that it does create that sense of wanting to go, you know, the love, the acceptance, and then the drive. So that's really cool. So I did a survey behind your back.
Oh! Leave it to Dee. Survey Dee.
Yes.
I love it. Okay.
And this is what your employees said about you.
Oh, I love my employees.
They said she's strong, she's beautiful inside and out, she's energetic, and
that
she's
is an
too
understatement.
Kind. She's too kind.
No.
They're like, she's too kind, she's too sweet.
No.
So that's beautiful. If you can have employees that say that about you, you're doing something right.
My business is not me. My business is my employees.
Wow.
They really are. They are what makes the Gymnastic Spectrum.
Yeah.
Because it's not just Kathy, owner, whatever, loves the sport. No, I have a staff that's outstanding.
Yeah.
And
They're very passionate about what they do. They love coming to the gym every day and seeing the kids.
they
So
love children.
you can tell that it's definitely coming
incredible,
from their
yeah.
heart.
You can't pay to get people feeling like that. So you definitely created a culture in your company where people love what they do and you can feel it. So that's awesome. So, what's your secret to success in your business?
Secret to success in my business. You're going to laugh when I say this.
Okay.
I'm very close to God.
No, I'm not going to laugh.
Okay. A lot of ideas come to me in the shower. I can't believe I'm saying this. But I just have a closeness that all of a sudden I'll be like, okay, this is what I'm saying, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I hear, this is what whatever, and I'll come in and go, okay, guys.
Yeah.
It's time. It's time to do change. I think the biggest success of our business is change.
Yes.
We do not stay the same. We're always coming up with new ideas, fun things to do. And I do. I'm connected in a way that I just, things come to me. And I'm very thankful. I feel the business has been very blessed.
Yeah.
Very blessed.
I think that's pretty cool.
And I think
yeah.
just listening. There's no plan that I have. It's a plan that's comes to me, and we work together on it. And
I think as an outsider, I think one of the things that has been successful is how my mom works with the staff and how she speaks with the staff and it's not that you're working for Kathy, you're working with Kathy. And it's a team, you're not telling people to do this and do that. Everybody's involved. So at the end of the day, everybody wants to put their best foot forward because it's a group effort and everybody wants the group to succeed.
That is excellent.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It's a family.
Yes, that's definitely
It's a big
the
family.
sense that you get when you go in there, you know? So, as part of business and as part of life, there are always challenges that you face in business. What are some of the challenges that you have faced over the years?
The first challenge, I opened the business in 1982.
Yes.
I was married in 1983,
Wow.
and I had my first child in 1985.
Wow.
And in 1985, I did not want to keep the business because I just wanted to be a mom. So there was my first huge challenge. Mom and a business. Oh my gosh, I want to be with my kids. I want to be with my kids. I want to be with my kids. So getting used to that, my husband at that time said, okay, no, let's keep the business. I'll help you with all the paperwork.
Yes.
This, that, whatever. My brother jumped in, I'll help with this. You just keep teaching. And it was a challenge, but it was good. And things went very well. It was through scheduling. And then I found that if I needed to be out of the business for the children, the staff was so outstanding that I could be. And I guess the next large hurdle in my business I had to overcome was in 2000. I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and at that moment, I had to really sit back and think, the most important thing for me is being a mom.
Yeah.
And all I wanted to do from that moment forward was spend as much time as possible with my children. And at that time, they were both middle school age. Yep, they're both in middle school. And I had to step away from the business for a while. I chose to do treat my breast cancer with the alternative methods. So it was very time consuming. And I had to literally be out of the gym probably for a solid 5 years.
Wow.
I would just be back in touch, back and forth with my family there, but I had to spend a lot of time just on myself personally.
Yeah, focusing on you.
But it also made me realize how even more so great my staff was, because the business grew during that time.
Wow.
It was not me being there, the business grew while I wasn't there. But I had to take that time. And I actually spent more time away after that because I wanted to be involved with everything that my kids were involved with.
Yeah.
So that was my largest, I think, challenge.
So you're a cancer survivor.
Cancer survivor, 15 years. Yes, I'm very happy. I did do the alternative route, which was a lot of work.
Yeah.
And a very famous doctor, actually, in New York City, Dr. Gonzalez.
Shout out to Dr. Gonzalez.
Yes, he's an amazing person. I speak with him on a regular basis, see him once, twice a year, and I feel very blessed.
To have had him.
Yes, he was a good Christian doctor.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Because the spiritual aspect is so important.
Very important.
So important
for
when
me.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And Kristi, what was your experience watching your mom go through that?
It's definitely tough to see your mom face something like that, but like any mom, she puts a great front on. But my dad was also a huge help. Even before she had cancer, my brother and I remember when she was working at the gym, getting the business started. I still to this day remember watching Looney Tunes with my brother while my dad's making us dinner at night. So he was definitely a big help. But I think there's also so many positive experiences that have come from my mom having cancer. I think the whole family has learned so much from the experience of especially healthy eating and just being active and just being more aware of what you're consuming and putting into your body. Yeah. I think that's something that I've definitely is a positive takeaway from that.
What lessons have you learned from your mom as a young woman watching her?
I think the number one thing my mom has always said to me is do not do something unless you're 100% enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
There's no point in doing something if you're not passionate about it, if it doesn't inspire you, if you're not
Definitely.
enjoying yourself. Because she always says she wakes up every day and she doesn't really have a job. She enjoys what she does. She goes to work, but it's not really work.
It's not work.
So just finding out what it is that makes you happy and really making sure that you're enjoying life to the fullest.
Yeah. And you had told me that you were actually working in New York for a while.
I was working at an architecture firm, which I actually went to school for. I got a degree in interior design.
Yeah.
So I thought I always wanted to work in the city, which I quickly found out I don't want to do. I was commuting for a year and a half, 2 hours each way, and
oh my God.
the hours were very long. And then I moved and I was commuting much shorter, thinking that maybe it was just the commute that was bringing me down. But it just wasn't something that I was so passionate about that I wanted to wake up every day and go do. And luckily, since my mom taught me that lesson that, you shouldn't settle, now I'm in the business with her and I couldn't be happier that I get to spend.
Are you happier?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I love being able to work with my mom every day, and just the sense. It's just you walk in there and everybody is just so happy,
the energy
and
is
it's
very high. Yeah.
It's just a very positive place. So I'm very fortunate that I was able to do that, and that I had my parents to both back me up on that decision, because you always think you need to do what you go to school for, but
correct.
Sometimes it's just.
Sometimes it's a bridge.
It is.
Or
yes.
a stepping stone to what your purpose is.
Mm-hmm.
That is so beautiful, Mom. What keeps you going, Kathy?
What keeps me going? Just life. I wake up every day and I'm just happy to be alive. I am. That's what keeps me going. Just, I love to work out. I love life. That's, in a nutshell, that's what it is.
It does shine through.
I just love life.
We can see that you do love life.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we're going to go into our life questions section now. All right. I gave you a little sneak peek earlier. I made you.
I don't know if that helped or not. We'll see.
We'll see.
Oh boy.
Well, we're coming up to the time of the taping of this show. We're coming up to Valentine's Day. What is love?
What is love? I wish I could remember that quote that's on the front of my computer right now. And I do read it, but I wouldn't be able to. I just can't remember it. But love is, for me, if I did simple words, love is God.
Yep.
Love is family.
Yes.
Love is my husband.
Yes.
Love is also respect. Deep respect for a person. If you really respect somebody, there's instant love.
I get that. Yeah.
That's my main. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sits nicely.
Yeah. You have a lot. It's a feeling.
Yeah.
It's a feeling.
Yeah.
It's a feeling.
Yeah.
My husband to this day can walk in the room, and I still get that.
You do.
I do.
How many years have you been married?
32.
Oh, wow.
And I
you
do.
Still get like a butterfly, or,
I do.
or like an ah.
I get an ah.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I do. That's why I still know that. Wow.
You made a good choice. That's the man.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And want to spend many, many more years with him. That's what's nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beyond nice. And what do you have to say
about love?
Yes.
Let's see.
We can sing.
I think
Okay. Okay.
I think the first word that comes to me when somebody says what is love is, I personally think a best friend. I've been in a relationship for a while, and I view my boyfriend as my best friend. He's my partner. But I mean, I want to hang out with him every day. I laugh so hard when I'm with him.
Yeah.
Just someone that you can enjoy life with.
Definitely.
And you want to spend time with.
Definitely. That's awesome. What's your boyfriend's name? You got to give him a shout out.
Ryan.
Shout out to Ryan. What inspires you?
What inspires me? I know this sounds very redundant, but life inspires me.
What about life inspires you?
Just, it's different every day. It's just different every day. What inspires? My children inspire me, my employees, just life inspires me. Everything that happens throughout a day makes me think or move or feel a certain way.
Even like, I would say challenges, because I think something that my mom's good at that I'm not, I need to work on, is when an obstacle comes in life, she is so, we're gonna get through this is what we do, and I kind of just steer like, oh boy, like I'm a deer in headlights, like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it through this. But she's just so positive of how to get around this obstacle and how we're gonna better ourselves and just make it through. So I think
that's what makes life so much more inspiring, because if it was the same thing every day, if you don't have obstacles, it'd be boring.
It would be boring.
It'd be boring. So you just like,
and you learn from it all too.
Yeah. And I still try to do workouts with her at the same level. That inspires me.
Do you still do flips and stuff like that?
I don't, well, no, I can still do some tumbling.
Yeah.
My wrists have been fused from gymnastics, but I still do tumbling, but I love to work out.
Yeah.
Kristi and I love to work out. I love to swim, I love to bike.
Wonderful.
We do classes together. It's just
makes you, I've gone through dips where I haven't worked out, and as soon as I get back into it, I just feel like a happier person.
That is so true.
You just feel so much better overall, and to be able to do it with your mom too, it's definitely,
that's
it's
a
fun.
blessing. Yeah.
Yeah, she keeps this woman moving.
Yeah. And that's rare. Not many young daughters are hanging out with their moms, so that's a blessing.
It's
fun. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal. What do you know for sure? Don't tell me taxes.
Oh, what do I know for sure? That I'll go to heaven.
Good. I like that.
That there is a God.
Yes.
And I know I'm getting very religious here, but
no.
I've had some pretty interesting experiences.
Yeah.
That I'll be happy for the rest of my life. How's that?
I like that.
I think that's pretty much, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's
I'm in a good place.
Yes.
I'm in a good place.
I can feel that, yeah. In your spirit.
I'm in a good place.
How about you, Miss Kristi?
I think I'm a big believer in everything that happens in your life happens for a reason.
Yeah.
I think I try to remind myself that when sometimes, and there may not seem to be a reason right away, but down the road, you'll figure that out and you'll grow from it. What else? Can you say the question again?
What do you know for sure?
What do I know for sure? I know that family is the number one thing in my life.
Yeah.
I think friends are very important. You can't make it through life without friends. You need that laughter. I love laughter. That's what I know for sure. Laughter heals.
Yes.
Laughter heals.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, my
laughter heals.
my closest friends are the ones that make me laugh the most. So it's definitely
yeah. For sure. I've actually seen documentaries of people who are going through cancer. And two of the things that they said have always helped them is laughter. They just either buy old tapes or they go to the Comedy Channel and they just feed on that. And spirituality.
Yeah.
Those two things.
Oh, yeah.
So important.
They are. Those are the two.
Those are the two.
Those are the two.
All right. What is success?
What is success? I think success is being happy about what you're doing while you're doing it. That's success. Success to me is not a dollar number or anything like that.
Definitely
not. I'm not there. I think success is being happy about what you're doing while you're doing it. I mean, having that passion for something. To be able to find a passion for something.
Oh my goodness.
That is success.
I'm telling you.
And I really, I just hope all of all of these college-age kids that are coming through.
Yeah.
They look for that more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So look for that passion, because if you're passionate about something, you'll be successful,
That is so true.
no matter what it is. Mm-hmm.
I think that also, the first word that came to my mind was balance too. Because if you're super passionate about something, you don't want it to overtake, say, your family life or something like that. You want to have a happy balance of your work and your family life, so that both of those are being well fed.
Yeah. Well, that's a good segue. How do you find balance in
How
your
do
life?
I find balance?
Yeah. Because you have a busy life.
Yeah, prioritize. Prioritize. We'll decide which is the most important thing to do, and if it's something that's not right up there on top of the list, then we'll get to it at some
Sweep-
other time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Balance comes through prioritizing what we're doing.
And communication.
And communicate. Oh, yeah. Huge communication. That's what they're doing. We're doing. Keeping that nice. Balance was really good.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Keep it, because it does. You have to have the balance, because you want family,
Right.
Definitely.
your self time, and
Definitely.
business time. Yes,
Yeah.
but I think it's by.
And sometimes that balance is so difficult to find, but you're right. If you're able to find that balance. Or there's this new word that they're using now.
What's this?
In New York, I hear them, they're like, there's no such thing as balance. What's balance? You might fall. It's blending. Blending. I'm like, whatever. It's the same thing.
We're
You're like, you just
blending.
blend the aspects of your life together, like this beautiful juice, whatever. I'm like, okay. But it's the same thing that you're talking about. At the end of the day, it's what's the most important,
Yeah.
and making sure that that's first, and then making sure the other things fall into place. So now we're going to see your wonderful video
Oh, that's
about,
nice.
we're going to see how wonderful her gym is, Gymnastic Spectrum. Let's take a look.
Jump, arms up, knees up. Whoa. Very good.
Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Hanging Out with Dee, and shoot me an email as well at hangingouttv@morphstudios.com. And thank you guys. See you next time. Bye.